Hello students, today we will complete practice set 3.4. Already we have completed first 3 questions. Today we will complete remaining 3 questions and that will end our lesson. Okay, so be ready for that. Okay students, already we have seen first 3 questions. Now let us start with question number 4. First, you all see the question, whatever is written in the question. There is an auditorium with 27 rows of seats. Means in the auditorium you will find that there are total 27 rows. Now see the next line. There are 20 seats in the first row, 22 seats in the second row, 24 seats in the third row, and so on. Means in the first row you will find 20, in the second row you will find 22 seats, in the third row 24, then in the fourth row you will find 26, and this pattern continues. Now we need to find out the number of seats in the 15th row. Means we have to tell how many seats are there in the 15th row, and also we need to find out how many total seats are there in the auditorium. Means we have to take total of the seats of auditorium. Now see, 27 rows are there, so we need to find out total of all 27 rows of seats. That is our final part. Okay, so first thing is what? 20, 22, 24 forms an AP because difference is of 2. 20 plus 2 22, 22 plus 2 24, and this pattern continues. So this is AP with difference of 2. Okay, so let us see the solution first. Okay students, you all can see the solution which is written by me here. See, seats in the auditorium are 20, 22, 24, and this pattern continues. So you can see this pattern is nothing but AP. So this is AP with our first term, or you can call it A. T1 is equal to A is equal to 20. Then second term is 22. Now how to find out the second term minus first term? So if you do that, 22 minus 20, you are going to get 2. Now we need to find out how many row seats are there in the 15th row. That is T15 we need to find out. So for that purpose, we have to use Tn formula, that is Tn is equal to A plus bracket n minus 1 into D. Now in this formula, first we will replace this n by 15. So this becomes T15 is equal to. Now what is the value of A? 20. So write here 20 plus what is n? 15. So 15 minus 1 into what is D? 2. Understood? See, we have taken n 15 here, so here also you need to replace n by 15. Now let us simplify this. This is 20 plus 15 minus 1, 14. So 14 into 2. Now first multiply this. So 14 into 2 gives you 28 plus 20. And if you do addition of this, you are going to get 48. So finally we got T15 is equal to 48. Now since T15 is 48, that means there are 48 seats in the 15th row. There are 48 seats in the 15th row. So we have done one part, first part of this. Now we need to find out how many seats are there in the auditorium. And there are how many rows? Total 27. Since there are 27 rows, therefore our n will be 27, and we need to find out S27. Okay, because there are total 27 rows, so we need to find out S27. Now what is the formula of Sn? N upon 2 bracket 2a plus n minus 1 into D. This is Sn formula. Now in this formula replace n by 27. So this becomes 27 upon 2. Now in the bracket 2 into what is A is 20. So 2 into 20 plus what is n? 27 minus 1 into D is 2. Now let us simplify this. This is 27 upon 2. Now 20 into 2 gives you 40 plus 27 minus 1 gives you 26. So 26 into 2. Again let us simplify this. This becomes 40 plus 26 2 gives you 52. Okay. Now you have to add the bracket. So this is 40 plus 52, and if you do addition, 40 plus 52 gives you 92. Okay. Now do the cancellation of these two with 92. So this becomes 2 4 ja 8, 1 is remaining, so 12, 2 6 ja 12. So finally you got 27 into 46. Now you have to multiply 27 with 46 to get your answer. Okay, so I will write final answer directly, or you can do multiplication. So let me show you how to multiply. This is 27 into 46. So let us do the multiplication. 6 7 ja 42, 4 carry, 6 2 ja 12 plus 4 16, 4 7 ja 28, 2 carry, 4 2 ja 8 plus 2 10. Okay, one place is cut. So this is 2, 8 6 14, 1 1 2 1. So you are going to get 1242. Okay, if you multiply 27 with 46, you are going to get 1242. That means in the auditorium there are 1242 seats. So that is your final answer. So let me write that. So therefore there are 1242 seats in the auditorium. Okay, so in this way we have completed solution of this question. Now we will start question number 5. Okay, so let us see the question first. See the question. Kargil's temperature was recorded in a week from Monday to Saturday. Now see, from Monday to Saturday there are total 6 days, right? Only Sunday is excluded. Now see the next line. All readings were in AP. Means whatever temperature you are getting, that forms AP. The sum of temperatures of Monday and Saturday was 5 degree more than sum of temperatures of Tuesday and Saturday. That is your first condition. If temperature of Wednesday was minus 30 degrees Celsius, then find out the temperature on the other 5 days. Okay, so we are given that temperature of Wednesday is minus 30 degree, and we need to find out temperatures of all other 5 days. And what is given here? Temperature of Kargil was in AP, right? From Monday to Saturday. So we are going to use this condition to solve it. So let us solve this. Okay students, let us see the solution. First thing is, what is given to us, that temperatures, we are given that temperatures from Monday to Saturday are in AP. This is given to us. What is given to us? Temperatures from Monday to Saturday are in AP. And you know, Monday to Saturday there are 6 days. So we have to consider all these 6 days temperature in the form of AP. So let us consider that temperatures from Monday to Saturday. B, A is your Monday, then A plus D, then A plus 2D, A plus 3D, A plus 4D, and A plus 5 respectively. Understood how we got this? See, first term is A, then to get second term we have to add D. Then for third term we have to add again D. So D plus D becomes 2D. So this pattern continues. So this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. So all are temperatures from Monday to Saturday respectively. Respectively means what? This is Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday. So all are consecutive. All the days are consecutive. Now we have to use the conditions which are given to us. So by first condition, now if you see the question, your first condition is what? Sum of temperatures of Monday and Saturday. Now which one is Monday? This one. So Monday plus Saturday. Saturday is your last day, so A plus 5D. So Monday and Saturday temperatures sum was 5 more than. So 5 more means what? You have to add 5. Sum of temperatures of Tuesday and Saturday. So you have to add Tuesday and Saturday. So your Tuesday is A plus D and Saturday is A plus 5D. Okay. So what is given to us? Monday plus Saturday is equal to 5 more than Tuesday plus Saturday. Now let us simplify this and see what we are getting here. See, A plus A becomes 2A. So 2A plus 5D is equal to 5 plus. Here AA 2A and D plus 5D becomes 6D. Okay. Now 2A get cancelled if you want, or you can transfer it and then cancel, and 6D 5D. So take this 5D to right hand side and 5 to this side. So if you take this 5 to this side, it becomes minus 5. And this 2A as it is, take this 2A to this side, so minus 2A. 6D as it is and 5D becomes minus 5. Now 2A minus 2A get cancelled. So here you are having minus 5 is equal to 6D minus 5D becomes only D. So finally you got D is equal to minus 5. Okay. So now we have value of D. Now we will use second condition. By second condition. Now our second condition is what? Temperature of Wednesday was minus 30 degree. That is given to us. What is given to us? Temperature of Wednesday equals to minus 30 degree. And what is our Wednesday? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So this is our Wednesday. So we will write that A plus 2D is our Wednesday and this is nothing but minus 30. Okay. Now since already we have D minus 5, so let us replace that. So this becomes A plus 2 into minus 5 equals to minus 30. Therefore A, this becomes minus 10 because 2 into minus 5 gives you minus 10. Now take this minus 10 to right hand side. So this becomes minus 30 plus 10. Now if you do minus 30 plus 10 now, you are going to get minus 20 here. Okay. So finally we have A minus 20 and D minus 5. Okay. So by using this we can find out all the temperatures of all these days. So let us do that. First is what is A minus 20. Then next is what? A plus D. So A plus D means what? Minus 20 plus D is minus 5. So this becomes minus 20 minus 5 and nothing but minus 25. Okay. So that was your A plus D. Now in the next step you will find out A plus 2D. So this is minus 20 plus 2 into minus 5. So this becomes minus 20 minus 10 and that you know minus 30. Then next is a plus 3d. So a plus 3d minus 20 plus 3 into minus 5. So this becomes minus 20 minus 15 and you know minus 35. Okay. Same way we will find out a plus 4d as well as a plus 5d. So let us do this a plus 4d first. So a plus 4d is what? Is minus 20. So minus 20 plus 4 into minus 5. So this becomes minus 20 minus 20 minus 40. Then last is a plus 5d. So minus 20 plus 5 into minus 5. This becomes minus 20 minus 25 minus 45. So we got temperatures of Monday to Friday, Saturday, sorry. So let us write final answer. Therefore, temperatures from Monday to Saturday, from Monday to Saturday are minus 20, minus 25, minus 30, minus 35, minus 40, minus 45 degrees Celsius respectively. Celsius respectively. Okay, so from this we can easily say that temperature of Monday minus 20, Tuesday minus 25, Wednesday minus 30, Thursday minus 35, Friday minus 40 and Saturday minus 45. And you all can see this is nothing but AP. So in this way we have completed this question. Now we will do last question of this exercise, that is question number 6. Okay, let us see question number 6. On the World Environment Day, tree plantation program was arranged on a land which is triangular in shape. Means what? There is a land which is of triangular shape, and in that land, see this is triangle, right? So this way your land is there. Now trees are planted such that in the first row there is one tree. So suppose this is your land, so this is first row, one tree only. Okay, in the second row 2 trees. So in the second row you are going to have only 2 trees. In the third row 3 trees. So when in third row 1 2 3. So in this way tree plantation continues. Find the total number of trees in the 25 rows. So you need to find out how many trees are there in 25 rows, and this is the pattern. First row 1 tree, second row 2 tree, third row 3 tree, then in the fourth row you will find out 4 tree, and this pattern continues, and you need to find out how many trees are there in the 25 rows. Okay, so let us see the solution. Okay, let us see the solution. So we are given that trees are, pattern is 1 2 3. This pattern follows, right? Because in the first row 1 tree, in the second row 2 tree, in the third row 3 tree. So this way our pattern of trees follows. Okay, now this is AP, right? This is AP with our first term 1 and difference also 1, because 2 minus 1 gives you 1. And you need to find out how many trees are there in 25 rows. So we need to find out total of that. So as 25 we need to find out. Now what is the formula of Sn? N upon 2, 2a plus n minus 1 into d. Now replace n by 25. So this becomes 25 upon 2 bracket 2 into a. So what is a? 2 into a is 1 and 25. D is also 1. So this becomes 25 upon 2. Now this is 2 1 ja. So 2 1 ja 2. plus 25 minus 1 gives you 24. So 24 into 1. Now this is 2 plus 24 1s are 24. Okay. So 25 upon 2 into this becomes 26. Now let us do the cancellation of these 2 with 26. So 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. So you are going to get 25 into 13. Okay. Now let us multiply. 13 5s are 65, 6 carry. 13 2s are 26 plus 6 gives you 32. So you are going to get 325 if you multiply this. So finally we got S25 equals to 325. So we can write our final answer that therefore there are 325 trees in 25 rows. Okay, there are 325 trees in 25 rows. So students, in this way I have completed remaining 3 questions of this exercise, and this completes our third lesson, arithmetic progression. Now students, it is your responsibility to solve problem set of this chapter, and if there is any doubt you can ask me. Okay, so for today I am stopping my lecture. Okay, in the next lecture we will start new lesson, that is lesson number 4. So for today that's it. Thank you.